coming up next week that I wanted to share with you, and I hope you can join us. I'm going to put a link, if I haven't already, I'm going to put a link into the comments section here. But what we're going to be doing next week is we're going to do a 5-day live event. So we've been doing this for potty boot camps, and we've seen so much success. And I was thinking about on my journey with Juliana, and one of the biggest light bulb moments for us was when she went from nonverbal to sign language. And it was really, I always call it the moment that brought my daughter back to me. And even though it wasn't actual vocal language, that form of communication became the catalyst for her to learn to eventually do word approximations, to just make little sounds representing things she wanted, to one-word utterances, to vocal stimming, to where she is today. She's this chatty 9-year-old in a general education school in an integrated classroom. You wouldn't even know Juliana has autism, or that she was even nonverbal at one time if I didn't tell you. And she's come so far, and I've done this for potty training. So now I want to do this for anyone who's struggling with a nonverbal child. I actually don't like the word nonverbal. I mean, even though it's all over my marketing here, I like to call it pre-verbal, because we want to focus on getting your babies communicating as quickly as possible. And I'm very intentional in using the words communicate versus verbal, because communication comes first from a bridge form of communication like sign language, PECS, or AAC device, and then language comes next. And people ask, well, if I do this, why would they ever want to speak? They'll just always want to use a communication device, or they'll always want to sign. And I thought this too. I was really concerned about it, and nobody could articulate it for me. But now that I got to watch my daughter and watch many of my students in the masterclass go through this transformation, I understand it more now. It's just an extra. What I like to think of it is, it's if for us typically developing individuals, it's very babies on the spectrum. It's not as easy. It's not so fluent. So I always envisioned in her head a neural pathway from her brain to her voice that is dormant. And these bridge forms of communication, whether it be sign language, PECS, AAC device, fire the cylinders up on that line, so that she wants to take it to the next level. She wants to all of a sudden know that there's a better way to communicate. So the first thing we want to do is establish that bridge form of communication. We're going to talk all about this next week, because I am creating another live event. It'll be 5 days next week, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are the strategies I use in my group coaching program to help our parents, help their babies establish communication skills. If your child is being aggressive, having a lot of tantruming, 9 times out of 10, that behavior is because they are getting their wants and needs met by using behavior. So now we're going to teach them a more appropriate way to do that. And we're going to talk all about that next week with the Nonverbal to Communicate. It's a 5-day live event. I've tried to make this as cost effective as possible. I hope you guys take advantage of this. It's $47. I'm going to put the link below. We're going to be giving you access to the Nonverbal to Communicate guide that I created many moons ago. And it has so many great examples of my daughter in particular going from sign language to word approximations to doing one-word utterances. It shows examples of AAC device. You're going to have access to that. We also had a workshop that we've created a course around. So now you'll be able to see the A to Z path of how you can teach a child who is nonverbal or pre-verbal to start using a bridge form of communication. And I want to spend every day next week answering your questions live on a Zoom webinar. So I want you to join me. I want you to bring everything you have. I want to support you. I'm not holding anything back. Everything I teach in this 5 days is what we go over in the group coaching program. I'm going to put the link in the comments. I hope you join us. Nonverbal to Communicate. It's a 5-day event. Next week, my daughter was nonverbal. She learned sign language. Then she was doing sounds. Then she was doing vocal stimming, and then she was just repeating shit she heard. And now she is a very chatty 9-year-old. And I'm so excited to share that journey with you and share you how I did it and how we can help you to do it for your babies too. So join me. And if you have any questions, post below. I'll put the link to sign up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.